I did not do any exercise beyond working out and, during the shift. Not actually having a full-on session, but sometimes moving plates. I didn't do that anywhere near as much as I usually would. But yeah, beyond that, didn't really do much. So it's basically, compared to what I usually want to do, is nothing at all. My right shoulder's hurting a bit. I just started feeling that right now, but yeah, I can understand why I wouldn't be making the progress I could be making, because I'm trying to think of, not trying to, I am thinking of how many hours I'll be putting into working out calisthenics and the weightlifting on a daily basis, and how many hours am I putting in. And today was none on both, so it makes sense as to why I wouldn't be making the progress I could be making. Even 3 times a week consistently is fine. If I were to just put enough hours in it, that's okay. But not doing that is not okay. I could have, now that I think about it, I could have a certain amount of hours a week. I'll actually write that down now. Have a certain amount. I've got it on chalk. I'll write down how much I did today. It was nothing. 0 hours, 0 minutes. Didn't give myself a large enough window to do all that. I was staying in bed. In the morning. Maybe from lack of sleep. I don't remember. I think so. I went to, it came off the screens at like midnight. I did have a certain amount. So create structure, basically, more structure. Have a certain amount of hours. I want to do a week. To progress with calisthenics and weightlifting. And I could do the same for swimming as well. But I don't think I will, because I'm already making progress with swimming lessons. I could skyrocket it with that tip though. Okay. I'm just gonna highlight that. Okay. So now I've basically got this. Yeah. Alright. So I'll definitely use this to get back into exercising. So I will make up a plan for how many hours I want to do with both, and then I'll take it from there. With that extra structure in mind, I should be able to stick to doing this calisthenics and weightlifting stuff more easily. I didn't take my phone with me to go out exercise as I usually would, because I was trying to upload a whole load of videos that I wasn't able to upload in the end. Out of 6 videos, I was able to get 1 out, and I've uploaded that before making this video. It was the 22nd of September of this year, of course, video of me exercising. It's the exercise log, day 653, if I remember correctly. Yeah, but at least I've got some more structure, even though I didn't do any exercise beyond just walking about and warming up and going through some of the exercises during my shift, which is physical activity, to be fair, but in terms of calisthenics and weightlifting, it's not that. So if I want to progress with calisthenics and weightlifting, as I claim I do, what I'm doing is not just subpar, it's not happening. non-existent, which if I want to progress, it just won't work. It's just unacceptable. This not working on it, 0 hours, 0 minutes, 0 seconds a day is just unacceptable. I was thinking of doing it after the shift, but I just wanted to go home. Reason being, I'll get into it in another video, but I was thinking I'll just go home. After one of the worst coaching sessions I've ever done, ever. It's the third one, but yeah, I thought, because of lack of preparation, I thought it was the worst class I've ever taught. And people were telling me that it went fine. Just like how my manager was saying, who was supervising that session, said that it went okay. There were, as they said, in their opinion, positive and negative factors. But I just thought it was just outright unacceptable, because there's a certain standard that I'd like to provide to the classes, and I just didn't do that this time around due to lack of preparation. I want to talk about pressure that I experienced when doing that, but that's a completely different video, so I'll leave it there for now. And to end this video off, I'm gonna just come up with those hours that I'd want to do a week to finally progress with the calisthenics and the weightlifting. I'm not sure, I don't think I've ever thought of planning like this, a certain amount of hours a week. No, that's something I see more like on a internet article talking about how much physical activity you should do to get fit, like 1.5 hours of physical activity a week. That's so little. People do that anyway through walking. 1.5 hours of physical activity on the premise that you want to be in shape, physically in shape's not enough. And mentally in shape too, on the premise, very specifically through pursuing getting in shape physically. I mean, yeah, 1.5 hours a week is not enough. Maybe a day, but not a week. People already do that. Honestly, quite a lot of people would already do that through walking more than 1.5 hours a day. Like even at home, you'd be doing more walking than 1.5 hours worth. Maybe, depending on how much you walk around. Yeah, but anyway, I'll leave it there. I'm done. I'm gonna get on with that. Writing that up, how many hours a week I'd want to do that and sticking to it, and how I'd stick to it, to be fair. I think I should think about that. Otherwise, how am I going to create the structure to keep going? How am I going to completely finish making the structure to keep going? That's what I think. I don't know how else I would, is what I'm trying to say. But anyway, I'm done now. Cheers to at least keeping myself accountable with the fact that I've done no calisthenics or weightlifting today. Beyond any work I did with lifting weights through demonstrating exercises on the class, which I thought I just really did not teach to a satisfactory standard, in my opinion. But I have just started this shift, and this is my 4th week in. So seeing as I never taught that class before and I wasn't fully prepared, it makes sense as to why I thought I, at best, taught that class to a below average standard, regardless of the fact that my manager said it was okay, and regardless of the fact that the people who did the session, or at least some the people who spoke to me, said that it was fine, it was great is what they said. But they could be just saying that to just pretend it was okay and then never come back. Maybe not, I don't know. But it did at least seem like they were being genuine when they said that. They were sweating, they were really putting the work in. So hey, maybe they were being genuine. But anyway, I'll leave it there, because if I don't end it now, I probably just won't end it. Yeah, peace.